it's 3:17 a.m. and you still can't sleep. Don't worry. We're going to rectify that problem right now. Sometimes when I can't sleep, I just need to listen to some calming noises. Does that sound nice? This is one of my favorite triggers because of the pop. Pop, pop, pop. Let's count the spikes on here together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Sometimes when it's really late, just counting things in my head helps me fall asleep. Do you want to try counting these? There's that old myth that counting sheep helps you fall asleep, but sometimes something so mundane can actually help. On the other side of this brush is another of my favorite triggers. This side is like ploppy, and this side is so what's the word for it? Crinkly. So crinkly, 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 crinkly. Do you find that noise relaxing? I always do. What about both of them together? Are you asleep yet? If you're not, then maybe we need to try something different. That's okay. Not everything works works for everybody. Sometimes soft brushing motions and sounds can help me fall asleep. Do you like how that sounds? Is it lulling you to sleep? Maybe you need some visuals too. Maybe if we switch brushes, how does this sound? Is that relaxing enough? Don't worry if it's not. I have another brush that might help. If you're not listening to this with your eyes closed, then maybe you'd like some hand movements as well. What do you think of the silicone bristles? They make such delicate noises, which can sometimes be nice for sleep. Sometimes one sound just won't do it for me, and sometimes another sound also doesn't work, but the combination that's enough to lull me to sleep. But maybe not. Sometimes I like to massage my arms while I'm lying in bed if I can't sleep. You can do it with your hands, or you can use a massage roller like this. Clinks of the metal balls against the wood is very nice to listen to also. And sometimes just light tapping on a unique object does the trick. But if you're still awake, it's okay. We can try other things. Sometimes just soft brushing is enough. Sometimes just knowing that your body is getting rest, even if you're not fully asleep, can help. It relieves some of that anxiety that you sometimes get when you can't fall asleep and you know you need to. Let's try brushing again, because sometimes going back to triggers that didn't work the first time can help. for 3, 2, 1, relax. Now tighten them again for 3, 2, 1, relax. One more time for 3, 2, 1, relax. Good job. Now tighten your neck and your shoulders for 3, 2, 1, relax. And again for 3, 2, 1, relax. One more time for 3, 2, 1, relax. Now let's move down to your hands, and we're going to squeeze the tension up into your shoulders. So tighten your hands and forearms for 3, 2, 1, relax. Again for 3, 2, 1, relax. Again for 3, 2, 1, relax. Now you're going to tighten your upper arms and your shoulders again. We carry a lot of tension in our shoulders, so it's important to take care of them. So, upper arms and shoulders, tighten them for 3, 2, 1, relax. Again for 3, 2, 1, relax. Once more for 3, 2, 1, relax. Now you're going to tighten your core from your chest all the way to your abs. Ready? Go. 3, 2, 1, relax. Again for 3, 2, 1, relax. One more time for 3, 2, 1, relax. Now it's time to move to your lower body. So tighten your quads and your glutes and your hamstrings for 3, 2, 1, relax. Again for 3, 2, 1, relax. Last time for 3, 2, 1, relax. Next up, you're going to tighten your calves. Ready? Go. 3, 2, 1, relax. And again for 3, 2, 1, relax. Last time for 3, 2, 1, relax. The last thing you're going to do is clench all of the muscles in your feet. And you're going to point your toes at the wall and shoot all of the tension that you've squeezed out of your body out. Ready? Go. 3, 2, 1, relax. Release that tension from your body. Again for 3, 2, 1, relax. Last time, get all of that tension out, every last drop of it. For 3, 2, 1, relax. Your body should feel a sense of calmness inside of it that you didn't have before. This trick often works for me, so hopefully you can drift off to sleep now. think of another word, another noun that's 5 letters or longer, that starts with the first letter of your first word. And you're going to picture that thing in your head too. Think of the size and the shape and the colors and what the texture looks like. And then, once you've pictured that, move on to the second letter of your first word. And keep going like that. And make sure to picture each noun that you think of. If you need an example, I'll give you one, don't worry. Your first word could be guitar. So picture a guitar as best you can. Think about what the wood grain looks like and the strings as they wind around the tuning pins up top. And then once you've pictured that, move on to the second letter in guitar, which is U. And think of another 5-letter noun that starts with U. How about umbrella? Now picture an umbrella as best you can, open and closed, and what it looks like when the drops of rain are trickling off the side. Once you have that picture clear in your mind, move on to the third letter in guitar, which is I. Think of another 5-letter word that starts with I. How about iguana? Think of what an iguana looks like. How the scaly texture of its skin might feel. How wrinkly the skin around its neck might look. And once you've pictured iguana, move to the 4th letter in guitar, which is D. And you go on and on like that. And once you get to the last letter in your first word, the word you think of for that letter becomes the next word that you use to think of new words. I've never gotten past 2 rounds of thinking of words and picturing them, even on the nights when I was awake at 3:17 a.m. and was struggling to find sleep. So hopefully by now you are asleep. But if you're not, don't worry. Your body is still getting the rest that it needs.